Alyssa was like, hey, I want to talk to you about something. I want to tell you something. Promise you won't get mad. And I was like, just stop right there. First of all, I'm never going to make a promise like that because I might get mad.
That's fair.
And second of all,
Depends
let's
on
just
how
have
bad
the
it
conversation
is.
on the show. And you were like, not so sure you want to do that.
I think it'll be helpful for other people to listen to because I know the difference in our relationship versus the mass majority and the reaction most people would get, I feel like, and it can create toxicity. And I feel like you're going to have your own opinions, and that's what I'm also here to listen to, is also hear you out and hear your opinions. But I feel like you're going to have a healthier reaction than most parents might, and it could be helpful for other people to listen to, including parents.
Are you moving out of state? Oh, God. Get to your offensive statement.
It's not offensive. So
It probably
I've kind
is.
of joked about it before starting an OnlyFans, but
Oh, man.
it's also not what you think either. I would be taking a more model route in that way. But I also do feel like we obviously have a little bit of a presence together, so I want to get your opinions and thoughts, and I also want to tell you, but I also feel like I have assets that I could capitalize on. And
Call them assets.
I'm a businesswoman. You taught me to be a businesswoman. And I have my boundaries as well as my own adult. There are a lot of things that I won't do, but there's also, some modeling I would love to do anyway. So...
The thing with most of these girls that do this shit is they don't love to model. They don't want to model. They want attention, and they want the easiest money that you'll ever make in your entire life from lonely, sad simps. That's it. They take advantage of that. They don't have a passion for this shit. They just do it because it's easy money. They just sit there, they take a photo, post it, and then they get $1,000 a day. A lot of them do this because they have no value other than showing off their body. They have no other skill set. They have nothing else to bring to the table except their body. There's rocks in their head. I'm not saying that's with her, but I'm saying most of the time that's what they do.
There's that.
First and foremost, I love you. I respect you. I raised you to be independent, to be, like you said, to be business-minded, to be logical. And I guess the biggest thing is you being safe. Like having a daughter already, knowing that you're highly likely to be assaulted or hit or groped or something like that. That's already on a father's mind when he has a girl. So there's that protection part of me that's like, I don't want you to be opened up to even more people stalking or chasing you or doing stuff because I have bail money. Like I'm willing to straight up go to prison.
I know.
That's already a problem that we have to deal with. And then on top of that, you being like, oh, here's a booby. Now, just a booby. A lot of what I'm feeling is like protection. I don't want you to do something that's going to make something harder on you later in life. Like when I was 19, I thought I was going to be one thing and my life completely went in a different direction. What if when you're 37, you decide to run for president or run?
That's a good point. I know where he's headed with this is the choices that you make when you're younger, especially nowadays with social media and the internet footprint, definitely can have a huge impact on your life later if you decide to do something else. If this doesn't pan out, if this doesn't work out, it could have a huge detriment to your life and what your opportunities are going forward. If you want to get a serious job or career, you find a passion for something else, but then they look at your history and go, oh, we don't want that past of yours affiliated with our company, which is every company's right to do so. So the father is thinking ahead and from a mature life experience perspective of how this may affect your future, and as well as how much of yourself that you put online is going to affect what type of partner you're able to get for in life. So her getting older, she's in her late 20s, early 30s, whatever, she wants to settle down and have a family. Well, the type of man that she's going to get, if let's say she was a huge OnlyFans star, it's not going to be it's not going to be a good quality man, most likely.
For some kind of office, or you want to be taken seriously as an actor in some major, or you want to be an outspoken activist in a certain thing, and this comes back to haunt you. Maybe society will grow up and that kind of stuff won't affect you negatively, but I'm concerned with your safety. I'm concerned with your future, and I don't want you to do anything that's going to harm future you. My fear is that you would do something now, get money now, and then when you're in your 40s, you look back on it and go, man, I really had an opportunity to do something bigger with my life.
100%.
And because that stuff exists on the internet, now I'm prohibited or restricted in some other aspect of my life. I raised you to respect yourself and to be safe. And I mean, you're a grown woman. You're going to do what you're going to do. Doesn't feel great. But
And
I love you and I respect you. And if that's what you want to do, then, I mean, I support you in whatever you want to do. I just really want you to be careful. With,
Well, that's
with
why I have
everything that I just said,
boundaries.
not only your safety, but
Yeah.
your future opportunities. Like, if you're going to do something like that, to do it in a way that's classy and respectful of who you are and not ruining future opportunities.
I agree with what he said, but also he should probably say what he really wants to say and give his 2 cents that he doesn't want her to do it. Like, you can say all this, I support you, blah, 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 but at the end of the day, I don't approve of it and I don't want you to do it, right? You can say both. So that way it lets her know that, oh, he's not okay with it. Because if he doesn't say that, she's going to assume, oh, well, he supports me and stuff, and it's going to be hard, but it's okay. But if he stands his ground and says, look, I'll support you, but I don't approve of it, and I don't think you should do it. I think it's a bad idea. When you have that directness and that bluntness, you might be able to get through to her a little bit better.
Yeah, and that's where like I have my boundaries.
I don't own you. I don't control you. You're not mine, but I care so deeply about you. Like, there's not another single human on this planet that I care to protect more than you. And so it's just a safety thing. I appreciate you telling me
Yeah.
and us talking about it. I'm glad we're close enough to have this conversation.
I'd rather you know than
It's not up to me. You know what I mean? You don't need my approval or blessing. I mean, I trust you to handle yourself. Like, my job as your parent is to teach you how to live without me. Like, I know that sounds morbid and screwed up, but I don't want to be on my deathbed in my 90s and having you being like, Dad, don't leave. I don't know how to do taxes. I'm like, I want you to be like, I got this. Let go. You're fine. I want to peacefully, pass into my death knowing that you're going to be fine. So I've given you those tools up to this point for you to just handle your business.
a lot of people are going to feel like this is like because I don't respect myself. And I feel like the one thing that I do want to make clear is that this is because I respect myself. I want to just do it the fastest way possible so I have more time to do things like rescues and charities and help my family and my friends that need help.
So this is really my fault because I failed to become a billionaire
Absolutely your fault. Absolutely.
before you became
Yeah.
an adult. If I'd been a billionaire,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
Yep.
there's no point.
You didn't realize that your child was going to be just like money hungry and business drawn.
Well, there you go, dads.
And here I am.
Go get your bag.
It's funny how a lot of these girls that do OnlyFans think they're entrepreneurs and business savvy, and they don't know the first thing about businesses or taxes or any of that shit. And if they were smart, if they made a lot of money, they would hire people to take care of that for them. But it's funny how the word entrepreneur and business owner has been so exaggerated and conflated with a lot of these OnlyFans girls that just take pictures of the butthole and put it on the internet and think that they own an actual business. It's hilarious.
So that your daughter doesn't have to. You have to know that whatever you're about to do has a timeline.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a shelf life, is what we would call it in the industry.
Bonus.
Well, no, it's going to end. Like, you can't be like, oh, I made all this money this month. It's going to be like this for the rest of my life.
No.
You have, like, please promise me that you're going to put back money.
Of
that you're going to
course.
save, that you're going to
Of
invest.
course.
Like, that I have a financial planner and advisor you can talk to.
I have a financial business advisor who already wants to help me. And I know I'm going to invest and save, and also I
Good.
want to get into stocks too.
Okay.
And and when I have some money, I'm going to buy a house.
Maybe.
You're getting jealous of all the money?
I want to buy a house too. Maybe I'll start OnlyFans. Is there OnlyMans?
Dad.
Can I be OnlyMans?
Oh my God.
Let me know, ladies.
Only man?
Or dudes.
You did not just say only man.
Would y'all... Would you sign up for that? Look at that. Bam.
Onlymans.
Look at that.
You did not
look,
just say
look,
only.
look at that. Wait, hold up. Bam. $5. Talissa, please be careful out there.
That's why I have boundaries. Is because I don't know 30-year-old me. Like, I know me, and I feel like I'm going to still be okay with it, but I also want to make sure I have that room to change if I feel like I want to.
And I love you and respect you and support you through all of it. So
Yay!
please be safe. Like, I'm here for you, like, through the process. I don't know anything about OnlyFans, but if something goes sideways with them and there's like a business issue or a contract, I don't want you to be like, I can't ask my dad about this because it's OnlyFans. Like, when I say support, I mean I'm gonna show up and create space for you throughout this process. So like,
Okay. That would be helpful because you're definitely helpful when it comes to business and numbers. I want to help puppies.
like you could help animals with your clothes on. I hear there's
You can.
I hear those places exist.
Dad. I got to put the link in my bio now, don't I?
I love you, Talissa.
I love you.
Be safe.
I will.
Damn it.
I'm always safe. And I always have...
And you'll watch for my OnlyMans drop. Comment below if you'd sign up. Why not? You stay away from mine, I'll stay away from yours.
No... Oh, OnlyMans, Dad?
Whatever. Maybe I'll just be walking around just being like, hey, honey, don't worry about that. I'll take care of the dishes. Maybe they just want to hear that. Just an only man.
A lonely man.
A lonely man.
Lonely man.
I raised you to make good decisions, to respect yourself, to respect other people, to make the best decisions that you can in the time that you have for yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you feel like that's what this is, then you need to do that. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I just want you to be
Safe.
I just want you to be safe.
I'll be safe. I'll be safe if you be safe.
All right.
Without OnlyMans.
No, I'm doing it.
You're going to do it?
Maybe.
Good heavens.
Maybe I'll have to have a podcast where I have to reveal to you that I'm dropping my
You
link.
don't need to tell me. I'll probably...
Oh, no, I'm dropping it.
So normally I would say it's kind of weird to put your business out there on the internet like this, but they seemed pretty genuine about it. I don't think it was just for content, and it seemed like they had a healthy talk and a healthy discussion, and I think a lot of people can learn from this, especially nowadays where fathers are having to deal with this type of stuff and how to handle it because their daughter wants this easy route of money, because there's never been an avenue for women to make as much money as these girls make in an easier fashion, right? OnlyFans has really changed how easy it is to get money if you're just a cute girl. You don't have to be smoking hot. Like, if you're just a cute girl, you can make crazy money for doing nothing. I think for a lot of girls, it is a very, very big temptation to do because it's so easy. Like, why would I want to go to school and study and do hard work and actually do something for society when I can just take a picture of my butthole and then get $1,000 a day? One more thing I want to add. She says that she has boundaries, and she says that it's only going to be a little bit of this type of content, but when that money starts flying in and things grow and people want more and more and more, and these simps are demanding, hey, I need to see this, I need you to do this, or otherwise I'm going elsewhere, and that money's going to go, it's going to be a whole nother story to see what she's actually going to do for money. Because a lot of times these girls, the reason they get into it is for the money. And so if that money starts getting real good, all I'm saying is if you don't have the discipline and the work ethic to go make real money and just get this money handed to you like that, then your soul is probably for sale, and big amounts of money will make you do things you never thought you would have done. I think this is a good discussion that they had, and hopefully other fathers can learn from it out there. And hopefully girls can see, like, maybe it's not the best thing to do, because it can affect your future and probably will affect your future. And I think it'll hurt you more in the long run. This short-term money grab is actually going to not be worth it later on in life. Because as humans, when we're younger, we think we know way more than we do. And then you get older and you realize you didn't know anything, and that continues to happen. You're 30, you think, oh, I know what 40 is going to look like. You get 40, didn't know that was going to happen. 50, so on. Like, the wise man knows he knows nothing. Anyways, I think they at least did it in a healthy way. Kind of weird, but I've seen weirder stuff on the internet. So anyways, fellas, if you're out there and you're subbing to these OnlyFans girls, you need to do better. You need to go outside. You need to work on yourself, get your own money up, become more valuable, because most of these girls like a huge, overwhelmingly majority of these girls do not care about you. You're probably not even talking to them. You're talking to their team. They're messaging you. These girls do not care about you. You are a wallet to them. You are a piece of paper and money to them. They don't care. So work on yourself, do better. And with that, gentlemen, I'll leave you with this. Be sure to stay focused, stay on your purpose, and keep grinding.